Hey there, hope everybody's had a fantastic weekend. What's going to happen this week? My gut feeling says something big's going to happen, and I'm hoping it's to the upside. But before I start, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always appreciated. Don't like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs down, helps out that algorithm. And in this video, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and we're going to talk about crypto.com and Cronos, and a little bit of Crob as well, because I love Crob. I have DCA'd into that. But yes, it's lots of things. I'm really excited because we've got the big seven coming out of their results this week. So we're going to get definitely some market movers. We've got the Bitcoin halving that has been done now. So I don't know, maybe my gut feeling saying to me, so we're going to move to the upside quite quick. And I think we're going to get to $72,000 quicker than we think as well. And I really do, unless we get some sort of black swan event or some major geopolitical issue happens or something like that. I think we're on the way up. Because look at what happened with the Iran and Israeli. We didn't really pull back that much. Yes, we had a bit of a pullback over that weekend, but overall we've recovered and we're on the way up. And yeah, mega bullish. Gut feeling says to me something's going to happen, and I'm going to follow my gut, because too many times I've never followed my gut and I've missed out in so many opportunities, and I'm not going to do it again. I promise you that. But yeah, so let's have a look at the chart, Bitcoin chart, because look on the hourly at the moment. Look at that. We were on that downward trend, kept on going downwards when we had that big drops down, and then suddenly we double bottomed on that one. And now basically on the ascending wedge, we've broke up to the upside. We've broken the area of resistance. We've created our support coming up now. And basically, if it works out now, and in theory, we could get the flag here and push it to there. That is going to take us up to around about 68 to 69,000. But what we do know is basically the heat map here is showing there's about around about 663 million liquidity up at 72,000. And as we know, what happens with it, Bitcoin likes getting back up to that liquidity. At some point, we're going to come back up to that $72,000 mark and take that liquidity. From that point on, it's more liquidity going to get built up to the top, and we carry on up to that $75,000. Well, obviously, time will tell, but I really do think we're going to come up to that liquidity at some point and take that. And also, we've got the first April, we've come negative, but we've had 6 months of positives. So in my eyes, I'm very bullish because we've had that negative. Now, is it going to start going positive again? Well, we'll see in May. But like I said, we've never had 7 consecutive green months, but obviously that's been broken now. We've had 6 though, which has not been a bad going so far. But one person I do follow is British Hodler on here, and he's put some really great facts on here regarding what's been happening in ETFs and the bull market. And he says we're stepping into a week where ETFs will buy another 1,000 to 3,000 Bitcoin per day. The fresh daily support has been halved, meaning ETFs were scooping up 3 times the daily supply before the halving. They're now needing 6 times the daily supply. Hong Kong ETFs are preparing to launch with massive market and no future short exposure. GBTC has announced its mini fund will have a fees lower than anyone else at 0.15. 5 tax season selling is now over in the US. This should be an interesting week, and I'm hoping this is going to be bullish. Mike Alfred said could be bullish. He replied back a little bit. So let's hope it is, because at the moment we're past that halving now. We're still on the rainbow chart in that accumulation area as well. So there's still time to buy now before things really do start to make some big moves to the upside. But one thing we've just got to bear in mind as well, we've got the Magnificent Seven earnings arrive with stocks at critical moment. It says here, big tech shares over 950 billion since Nasdaq 100 peak. Hopes high for Nvidia results despite the worst fall in 4 years. So we know big tech earnings arrive this week, right in time for investors looking for artificial intelligence powered rebound in slumping S&P 500 index, because we've seen the S&P drop down and all the tech stocks drop down as well for the worst week in over a year. But hopefully the results are going to come in positive, the results are going to come in good, and it's going to start to make all those tech earnings and the tech market start to move again back to the upside, because don't forget we are sort of correlated to the stock markets as well. So we just got to bear that one in mind this week, that there is going to be some high volatility. But overall, you know, we've got like the total market cap here, so it's 2.43 trillion, and Bitcoin at 1.3 trillion as well. And it's yeah, it's looking major bullish in my opinion. Like I said, I've got that gut feeling and I'm going to follow through on it because we can see the dominance is sitting at 55. I really want Bitcoin to make this big pump up, go sideways, dominance to just fall off the cliff, and all those altcoins like CRO to make those big moves to make us a lot of money. And I always say to people, when we're in a bull market, we're going up, take profit, because you don't know where the top is of the bull market and you don't know where the bear market bottom is either. So when we're in the bear market, I was DCA and it kept on dropping and dropping. People say falling knives and all, but I kept on DCAing and whatever, and I'm happy because a lot of the coins I've done have done a 2 to 3x. So at the moment I'm not taking profits because obviously I see the bigger picture. I've zoomed out. Like I said, I don't look at the 5 minutes, I don't look at the 1 minute because I'm not a short-term trader, I'm not a swing trader. I zoom out generally, and I'm looking on the hourly on this one, but generally I'll zoom out and look at the 4 hours to the daily to the week, and that's what I do. And I'm always checking out what the sentiment is on the markets as well, and fundamentals too. But overall, Bitcoin's looking mega bullish. I really do think some good things are going to happen. And like I said, just keep an eye out on the big 7 this week. So without further ado, let's have a look at a bit of CRO and a bit of Crob as well. So checking out CRO at the moment, which I've made in every video I've made, I am mega bullish on. And I am still mega bullish on Crypto.com and CRO because I think there's lots of things are going to happen in this bull market that we're in. We're still at those early stages, and in my opinion, CRO is still undervalued and is still, in my opinion, at the moment, it's still in that accumulation range as well. From where we were of hitting around 90, I think it was in the last bull market, we're close to like 90 pence, close to $1. We're well away from that at the moment. So in my eye, it's still accumulation period as well. I'm always accumulated CRO because I've got the debit card. But yeah, and I'm also staking as well. But at the moment, we can see market cap is up at $3.5 billion. We're slightly down on the volume. Not surprised because we're just coming out of the weekend into Monday morning UK time. And obviously, we had that big drop down because all the altcoins and Bitcoin dropped down as well due to the Israeli-Iranian issue coming about. And obviously, stock markets have dropped down as well. So obviously, we came down too. We're starting to make our move up to the upside. And also, we've got that ascending triangle in the moment. Basically, we were creating on this is on the daily. We were creating a lot of resistance around that area. Then we dropped down. And then we basically, the area of support which we had, we fell through that. And we've created that as resistance. But at the moment, you can see here, CRO is trying to make its way back up to the upside, and obviously Bitcoin starts making its way up as well, and obviously that will drag the altcoin to the upside as well. And obviously when that alt season comes along, I'm expecting CRO to get up to that strong resistance here coming up will be around that 23 pence to 27 pence in my opinion. Then we'll get all the way up to that 50 pence and then on the way to $1. That's what I'm seeing. And at the moment, just like Bitcoin did, we've sort of double bottom. You can see it here. We sort of double 1 and 2 there. We sort of double bottom there. We're trying to get past that area of resistance now and make our way to the upside. And I'm pretty confident it will. It's not going to take much for CRO to make some big moves to the upside because it's got a big community as well. And that's another thing I look at when I look at altcoins. I look at the communities as well. And this has got a big community, just like ADA has. ADA's got a big community. And a lot of the meme coins have got big communities, but CRO is in a meme coin. CRO has got a lot of fundamentals there. But one thing I am watching for very, very carefully is the Hong Kong virtual assets. I'm watching that because there's only 2 there. And I know, obviously, Crypto.com have applied to be able to get their exchange there and their app there. So I'm watching very closely on this. I watch this every day to see if any changes have happened. And Cecilia, who's a big advocate of Crypto.com, who puts a lot of alpha out there on the X, it's worth giving her a follow. She's always on there. It's always checking her out because she's always giving those beautiful updates as well. So give a shout out to her for all the work she does, to be honest with you. She does a lot of work on that X, keeping people informed of what's going on. And she always replies back to a lot of people as well. I noticed that. So you'll find some people and other don't, but she does. You know, that's the thing with Crypto.com. They're always great community and people are always willing to help each other out. But yeah, deposit for USDC, ZK Sync era has been enabled. Crypto.com exchange supports deposit withdrawals of USDC via the ZK Sync era. 9 tokens have been added, such as Bone, Crob, and Whiff. And Crob is one of the ones I've been built. I know other Crow Farm have been buying like Core and other tokens as well, but I bought Crob. That's my favorite. The founder and CEO Chris was on the business, was talking on about Bitcoin and having on TV. Introduced a revamp of Crypto.com exchange we've had. We've got Crypto.com supporting the Cronos chain network upgrade. Crypto.com app listed Verizumi, ZBCN. I'm not too sure what that is. Crypto.com exchanged other tokens as well, lots of other tokens. The DeFi wallet now supports the base layer 2 chains. MogApp campaign was on. You know, you just check it out and it's on and on and on of what Crypto.com are doing, and there's lots of things going on. It's worth just checking out because, like I said, Chris, the CEO, was on the news as well, giving all the information about what he thinks about the market currently. So yeah, Crypto.com, lots of things going on. And also, don't forget, towards the end of the month, South Korea, the app goes live, and so we've got all people in South Korea who are able to use the app. So no doubt some people obviously will be buying CRO. The debit cards, yeah, I would have thought debit cards as well. So obviously people will be buying a little bit of CRO. So hopefully that might make some price movements to the upside. I hope so anyway. And that. So like I said, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always appreciated. And that. So yeah, let's have a quick check of Crob. So Crob is one of those few meme coins that I do have. So at the moment, I own Crob and Pepe coin. They're the ones that I own. They're my meme coins that I own. And I bought a nice little bag of Crob because, yeah, we did sort of peak up and we've come back down because obviously the markets have all pulled back. Meme coins have pulled back and all the other altcoins have pulled back as well. And obviously Crob's no different. He's pulled back as well. Nice little DCA opportunity I did down here. I bought a nice little bag down there because at the moment it's sitting at 32 million, which is not too bad at all. It's not to laugh at or anything like that, but 32 million is nice. But it just shows we've got a long way to go. We've got listed on Crypto.com exchange, and obviously Crypto.com has been pushing Crob quite a bit, which is all good. But what I really am bullish about, if we get listed on any other exchanges, we've also got that as well. But you can see here, somebody pointed out here, Sherman won 800 million coins. That's a no-brainer for a meme coin. 30 million launched in just days ago. Crypto.com pushing Crob mob. So very many listens to go. So yeah, as I just mentioned, we're only on Crypto.com exchange and the app. What other exchanges are going to list it? And that's going to be big. That's going to help push that price up. More exchange means more liquidity comes in, and hopefully the more the price will start to move to the upside. And he said X100 to X1000 easily. And I agree with that. You know, with something like this, when you haven't got many listings, as I say here, and you start to see all these other exchanges listed it, then what we'll see is we'll see that liquidity coming in and pushing to the upside. So, like I said, a very easy 100x in my opinion, and that's why I've been DCAing a little bit, and I will DCA a little bit more because if meme season starts taking off at some point again, expect coins like this to make some moves. But like I said, if you get listings as well, expect big moves to happen. And I've been buying it as well because I just want to dip my toes in, bit of a gamble. Like I said, high risk becomes high return. So you've got to always remember with meme coins could go to zero. So, you know, I don't put loads of money in it. I've got like a few grand, a few $1,000s in it. And then if we do like 100x, wow, that's going to make some nice little gains to go to my mortgage and everything else. So yeah, it's going to really look good. So I'm really am bullish on Crob. Early days of it. And like I said, it's very early days, and said we've got a long way to go. And that, so yeah, so I'm just, like I said, high risk, high return. So yeah, I bought a bit of Crob. I support the Crob farm out there, and hopefully, you know, it's sometimes you just got to take that gamble, don't you? I think you do. Sometimes you got to take that gamble. I'd rather actually put a bit of money into something like this than actually put it on the lottery, to be honest with you. I've got more chance of making a lot more money on this than a lottery ticket, to be honest. So yeah, so let's go for it. Let's go with the Crob. Let's get it up there and get more listings. We want more listings to come, and I'm pretty sure something will come soon, and that will start to make the market in terms of Crob. So anyway, like I said, give us a like and give us a subscribe. It's always appreciated. If you like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs up. Don't like what I'm doing, give us a thumbs down, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.